And welcome back to What If. And it's here, folks. The one you've all been waiting for and asking for. And be like, oh my God, where is it? What if you did the next part of the What If? I actually had someone legitimately ask you that. All I can say is I'm ecstatic that you're all loving this one, and I'm really enjoying doing this one too. It's fun when I can take a Naruto one in a really different direction. And look, Look, all things being equal, I would prefer Naruto and Hinata to be together because that when you really watch that one, that's the pairing that made the most sense, and they were really kind of perfect for each other in many ways. But when it's always fun to kind of try to see what else Naruto could throw out there. I mean, who else he could wind up with, and this one clearly we're going in a different direction with that. Plus, it's fun to make Naruto more of the central character in terms of strength-wise. Clearly, in the original, he wasn't the strongest member of the team for a long time. And this one, yeah, he is more or less the strongest member of the team, but because of Jiraya and because of, working and living with the Toads, he's not arrogant in that either. So anyway, wait, to do the Rock'n'Roll Life bit. Wait, brother, do the voice. Last time on a Naruto What If? What if Naruto was adopted by Jiraiya? Our fellow young genin were sick and tired of C-rank missions, so now we're gonna go heavy and hard with Tazuna. And that's where we left off. Tazuna probably, belittled them a little bit. These kids don't look competent. Well, the one with the coat maybe looks a little competent, but what about the pink-haired one? She doesn't look ready for this. And the pink-haired one looks ridiculous. And the pink, I'll show you. It's like, gosh, I'll destroy you. You can't destroy the customer, Sakura. So I was like, I am Tazuna, Master Bridge. Wait, I'm trying to get the English dub voice right. I am Tazuna, Master Bridge Builder, and I need to be brought to my own to finish a bridge. So they get ready. If Naruto could say goodbye to Ino, he would, but let's for the sake say Naruto, Ino's out on a mission. Now, obviously, it's a pretty low rank mission. It's a D rank mission, but they're out. So he just basically stops by the family flower shop where her mom is working there, and Naruto kind of looks over to her and just says, "Oh, hi, you must be Ino's mom." It's like, "Oh," and I'm Naruto. "Oh, you're Naruto," and she kind of just like, "Oh, really?" It's like, yeah. I just want to let Ino know that I'm going to be out on a mission for a while. So this is the first, and I'm actually going to be out, and I'm going to tell her I'm on an actual important C-rank mission, and I'm going to be out in the village for a while. So, just let her know if she's wondering where I am. Just let her know I'll be back in probably about a week or two, hopefully, and or hopefully in a week or two. It's like, oh, that's so sweet. It's like telling your girlfriend you're gonna be gone, but letting her know you'll be back for her. And then Naruto just blushes like, what? I don't know about that. I mean, well, me and Ino are really good friends and stuff. Like, oh, but I've seen you two around. She gives you a nice little kiss on the cheek, and I even saw you give her one a while. But it's like you were there for that. It's like, oh, you're so adorable when you're flustered. It's like, oh God, what hell have you brought upon me? In his head, he's thinking that. And even the fox, for all his disliking of Naruto, is probably, observing his interaction and laughing. I was like, there are moments that I love seeing you get tortured. Shut up, Furball. You shut up. Anywho. So, it's like, anyway, yeah, I'm just playing with you, Naruto. I'll let Ino know you said that. So sweet. And then, he's like, thank you. I was like, thanks, bye. And then he leaves, and her mom's just like, oh, young love. Why can't, then, she thinks, why can't Inoichi be like that? And somewhere Inoichi just sneezes and just, I have an ominous feeling about my wife. I digress. So after a little comedic bit, we get into the main story. So they go out, and Naruto wouldn't do that whole, it's the first time I've been out of the village, because he's lived out of the village most of his life. He's traveled with Jiraiya. He's seen a lot of at least their world. So frankly, he'd probably think, it is nice to get out of here, out of the village, finally. It's like, hey, wow. It's like, you don't seem more excited about, oh no, I'm very excited. I'm really happy to be out of the village. But I mean, it's not like this is the first time I've been out of the village. And then they rest. That's right. You and Jiraiya, you and your dad have probably been out of the village for God knows how long. I mean, you never lived really in the village at all, did you? It's like, no, I haven't been in the village very long, honestly. So and then they explain that you get that whole dialogue about the Hokages, about the Kages themselves, and they pass the puddle, and Naruto would also pick up because remember he's been hanging around Jiraiya. He's had maybe even dealt with some missing nin, maybe not high-ranking missing nin, but I'm certain during some of their travels they've interacted with some enemy ninja before, and being trained by Toads to everything along those lines. He even without Sage Mode, he's probably very observant. So like Kakashi, Naruto would pick up on that, but he figures he could see Kakashi kind of reacting, and or see Kakashi's reaction, and just kind of goes with it, and then just kind of humming a tune, just like, and then they grab Kakashi, and just he does the substitution jutsu, and the actual attack comes down. It's like Kakashi Sensei. Of course, it would be Sakura probably who screams. And I think she did scream it. And then as they get behind Naruto immediately reacts with just poof, and then Clone bursts in front of him, but it's facing him, and then it's like, they both appear behind him, kind of like he sees it, and then, boom, it's like, Futon Gale Pop, boom, it just blasts the point blank in the face with the wind, just, boom, and they are disorientated now. These guys are, what the brat knew we were here, and they quickly realize, like, the brat knew we were here, it's like, that son of a, and then Sasuke's quickly getting involved, it basically locks their chain, basically does what he does in the can, gets their chains locked with a shuriken, and comes in just boom. Oh, why are they going for their head? And then they come in, they detach the chains, try to go for Tazuna. However, and Sasuke and Naruto both appear at the same time, ready to go. Naruto obviously at this point can't get his sage mode going, but he's got more than enough. He's probably got some chakra blade. He's got chakra falling through his hand, getting ready to do a blade. And should note, Naruto does no water jutsu in this version of this in our story, but he hasn't had an opportunity really to use them very much. And they're moving too fast for him to use the. I just realized something. I gotta quickly check something really quick. I'm still in the story. Don't worry, I'm not gonna restart. But because the thing is, someone I was throwing out names for his new jutsu, the wind dome jutsu I did. And I think I don't think that was the name someone threw out there, but someone threw out a name. What was it? That I liked, that I really did, I liked, so, what? I wrote it up on the top page somewhere, darn it. Well, seeing as I have this up here, fortunately, I can check. But point being, he could use the jutsu, but they're moving too quick for him to probably get a bead on them. So he can't just, catch them in a jutsu just like that. So just as they're about to, clash with him and Sasuke, Kakashi comes in and saves the day, and, then you get just the whole scenario explanation of what was going on there. And, he compliments all of them, and to be fair, Sakura, wasn't useless. I mean, maybe not. I go off saying she's useless a lot, and to be fair, she kind of was. Oh yeah, it was Futon Wind Dome. I think that was the one. I think a few other people gave me a couple other names, but that one came from Thai. I want Thae, so that I might be getting the name incorrect, but I think that might be Thai. Or Shearing Wind Prison. Actually, that was the one. That was the one I really like. I mean, the Wind Dome is pretty basic, but a good name. But Chimera Rage's Futon Wind Shear Prison. That's a great name. So yeah, a shout out to Chimera Rages for that suggestion. I really do like that name. So Futon Shearing Wind Prison is a great, or Wind Shearing Prison. Actually, Shearing Wind Prison sounds better. That's gonna be so anyway. They digress. They get caught, and then Tazuna explains the situation to Zabuza. And calm down, old man. I'll go myself this time. And they're talking about what's going on there. They have their involvement on the boat, except Naruto's not a loudmouth. He's respecting their privacy because again, he's probably dealt with a few minor missing nin. And then you get the mist coming, or you don't get the mist. You get Zabuza coming first, and Naruto Naruto is actually being cautious. And this time he actually, like, probably when they were in the boat, or actually maybe sets a clone back a little way, and he charges up the chakra for it, and then actually goes into Sage mode just to sense around, and then Naruto's like, Kakashi Sensei, and it's like, what is it? Naruto and Kakashi actually stops and actually sees Naruto's eyes. Now remember this: Minato actually knows Sage mode. It's never been stated whether Kakashi ever saw him use it or if he knew it. But because of Jiraiya, and I would say because of Minato, he knows, he would know what Sage mode at least is. And he sees that Naruto knows it, and he's shocked. He didn't see Naruto use that when they were when they had their bell test. It's like, and he should have known that being with Jiraiya, but he never actually thought he'd actually have a perfected version of it. Because honestly, Naruto would... Again, I explained why in the last time I did the video, but just to recap real quick. By all accounts, Naruto shouldn't have mastered it as quickly as he did in the original canon. But but it's Naruto, so he's got the plot growth. Plus, Naruto has been living with the Toads for God knows how long. He'd have a better understanding of the concept. He'd want to get stronger anyway, so it just makes sense that he would still develop a perfect Sage mode. He can't charge it very quickly. He's still working on that, but that's why you have the clone bind to charge that, to have that clone charge up and then dispel the clone. So Naruto, Kakashi Sensei, and then Naruto he says like, yeah, Naruto, and then again Sasuke's like, what is it? And then he sees Naruto's eyes. Sakura sees it too. Who goes, what's with your eyes? No, I don't really have time to explain. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I want to be sure there wasn't a car coming, or someone was pulling in the driveway. But no time to explain. Just know this is Sage mode, and it lets me gives me a couple extra abilities. Then he just basically, points on his eyes there, and Kakashi's like, Then they both kind of just on three, Naruto, 1, 2, and he just gives Naruto a sign, and they both kind of throw their kunai, and it's a rabbit, and they miss it. And it's like, Naruto, Kakashi said, why are you attacking a bunny? It's like, oh, that poor... It's like, and it's like, it's like, he's there. And then, unlike say, where the Zabuza took them by surprise with the Zanbato, Naruto can still sense where Zabuza is. He still used the substitution jutsu, but he still sense where Zabuza was. Add on to the fact that, he could probably sense... Actually, no, Naruto could sense the whole village. So, yeah, he could feel Haku's presence. He can also sense Haku all the way out there. Now, that being said, he's not paying attention for Haku. He's busy focusing on this. So it's not that he immediately is sensing Haku's chakra, but if he wanted to, he could pinpoint Haku's chakra. But right now he's focusing on Zabuza, and then Naruto just, funnels, makes a wind jutsu appear, basically funnels a wind blade and just, and then throws it at Zabuza, who is like, damn it, I thought, and here I thought I could get the element of surprise. You're pretty good, Pratt, I gotta say. And then now Zabuza doesn't know what Sage mode is, I don't think. Most shinobi outside of Konoha probably don't know what Sage mode is. Because all the Sage modes we've seen have been Konoha exclusive. The first Okage Sage mode, whatever version of Sage mode that was, like wherever he attained it from. The snakes, this to be fair, Orochimaru doesn't have a Sage mode. Kabuto gained the Sage mode. But the Kabuto and snakes, Orochimaru and Kabuto, did more or less come from the leaf first and foremost. At least those two did. So that's tied to the leaf on some level. So Zabuza wouldn't initially know what Sage mode is. So he's not aware of what's going on with Naruto's face or his eyes or anything like that. All he knows is Naruto was able to pinpoint him. I did hear a pretty good censor, kid. Zabuza Mochi, the demon at least. Oh, so you you know who I am, Kakashi, and I know you. We have a. And then Base goes, I know who you are. We had a standing order to kill you on site in our bingo book. Then it's like, oh, so I can see the Sharingan in action. This is an honor. Now, the question is, Kakashi's seen clearly Naruto's much stronger than even he let on during their bell test. So does he let him fight Zabuza? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say initially he's still gonna say, no, Naruto, I know you're strong. You're a lot stronger than even I gave you credit for. And I'd like to have a talk to you about that afterwards. How you hold back in the belt test. I don't think he's gonna let that slide either. But and what Jiraiya actually taught you. But right now I need you to protect Tazuna. Because whether Sasuke likes or Sakura like it or not, you're pretty much the best bet for protecting Tazuna right now. I've got Zabuza. Naruto would still maybe want some action, want a piece of Zabuza, but ultimately he agrees. And he's still got time on his Sage mode too. It's not like that's going to run out anytime soon. He also makes a couple clones, to surround the area, and throws a couple clones out. Well, actually, no, he's only got so many clones, but he makes a few clones to. Actually, I think they said the limit was 5, because Naruto made 2 clones when he fought Pain, and he still had 2 on standby. So the limit is standby. So the limit is maybe 5 or 4. Sorry, 4. 1, 2, 5, 3, 5, 3. Oh, 3. So the limit's probably around 4. So we'll go around there. So he creates 2 clones there, and creates 2 clones as the mist basically starts to roll in. They basically go and hide out in the bushes. And Zabuza doesn't really care about those. If they're going to sneak attack him, he's aware of their existence, but doesn't really care at the moment because he doesn't understand what Naruto's doing. But Naruto had basically they are protecting Tazuna back to front. It's not just Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura on the side. It's the 2 Naruto clones on the other side too, and they're ready. No, Naruto tries to use a wind jutsu, but like a great breakthrough. But Zabuza's just like, normally that would work, kid. And sometimes I give it to Naruto, they can get rid of it. In this case, here's the thing: even with its enhanced stage mode, it does start to get rid of the mist. But you think you can get rid of it? You're gonna be out of breath before you get rid of my mist, kid. You see, as long as we're near the water, I can keep creating it indefinitely. It's like, so Naruto quickly realizes, damn, this isn't gonna work. So he just pulls out some kunai. They're ready to go. So him and Kakashi are staring off. He does break. Now here's the thing: he can't break. I mean, he would in theory because he's just more powerful in skill. Even Naruto in stage mode, he's more powerful than Naruto. Let's be honest. But Naruto can still sense where Zabuza is. So can you sense me now? Yeah, you're right. It's like, I don't know. Can I shoot? No, Zabuza still. Damn it! How could that? Damn, this kid really is a good sensor. Then he just tries to appear behind him. However, Naruto immediately just block. It's like says he's coming, and then they prepare. He's gonna show up right now, and it's like they say, wait for it. Then he tries to appear, and there's like no, and then Sasuke, Sakura, and the Kakashi both come at him, and Naruto does make a strike at Zabuza, who pretty much he quickly blocks it with his blade. But because of the frog style, because of the frog or frog fu as it is, and nature chakra, he's surrounded by nature, so he actually pushes Zabuza back. Granted, he pushes him into Tazuna, who kind of goes like, "Whoa!" Listen, but Tazuna gets pushed back beyond Tazuna. It's like, ugh. What was that? What did you? He only hit the blade, but he actually forced me back. And then Kakashi comes and water clone. You get that whole scenario. Kakashi still get pushed back in the water, and Zabuza just water prison jutsu. At this point, Naruto's stage mode has run out. And it's like, I don't know what the deal was with your little eyes and your sensory, kid. It looks like you're out of options. No, just move aside, and you get to live, and I can just kill the old man, and we can be done with this. It's like, I really do hate to kill such a kid with such potential. I mean, even I was like, if you want, you and your little friends could actually come join me. I could use some good hands. I was like, no, thanks, eyebrow, less. It's like, I see. And then, he goes along and goes, you think you are playing little ninja. You think your kid's playing ninja, but when I was your age, this head had always slaughtered many foes. And he does the whole monologue about the demon in the mist. It's like he, without any signs or warning, a kid who wasn't even a ninja yet watched the class and killed everyone. It's like, it felt so good. And then he just comes in. But fortunately, Naruto has one of the clones sitting on standby. Now, Unfortunately for him, well, one of them, or he has two actually, and he releases one, and he immediately grabs the blade. Remember, the Sage Mode enhances your strength also, and actually stops it. Does still cut into him a little bit, but he does stop it. And it's like, what? It's like, ugh. And Naruto's like, blast the clone, just plush. It's like, what the hell? What is that kid? And it's like, how is Naruto doing that? It's like, and Sasuke's really wondering what the hell this Sage Mode is. It's like, what? How is Naruto this strong? He never demonstrated anything like this in the academy or the Bell test, or when we did that test against Kakashi. What is this? And now Zabuza creates a couple more water clones. It's like, and they're actually throwing legitimate water jutsu at him now. Naruto's now throwing wind jutsu back, so now it's Zabuza clones versus Naruto Sage Mode. And Haku's been observing this the whole time, and he even takes out one of the clones just to be certain, because he realizes that the clone was what allowed him to do it, to go back into whatever this form is. And Naruto briefly senses that clone got taken out, but he's got no time to focus on because he's fighting Zabuza. But he also says, Sakura, and it's like, Kid and Hayatasa, Sasuke, get ready! And then Sasuke, again, this is more, remember, they didn't even plan this. Or if it was planned, it was so on the fly that you couldn't have even guessed what they really would have done otherwise in real life. But they just instinctively knew how to play off each other. And I think that still works here, is that Naruto just is actually forced back through like a combination sword and water style attack. And then he just grabs into his bag, pulls out a Shadow Shuriken Jutsu, and just grab it, and then he just grabs the Shadow Shuriken Jutsu from his bag. Now the question quickly becomes: would it still be the transformed Naruto, or would it just be something Naruto had? Because as far as we know, Naruto didn't actually have that. He just knew Sasuke had one on him. Well, you could make the argument that he maybe created a couple clones, especially after he briefly sensed how his other one got taken out, so he would make a couple clones to fight. One transforms briefly. Fortunately, there's enough distractions that Zabuza doesn't notice this, and then he hands it off. So yeah, you can make the argument it is a Naruto. They basically do the throwing the shadow clone, basically the Shadow Shuriken Jutsu, and it's like, and I told you no shuriken could ever touch me. However, as that one passes, he notices. He feels something off, like it pushes him up even higher, like because Naruto's chakra actually is able to, affect him. He actually moves him a bit more. Like he barely maintains. Just like, what was that? And then he realized something's like that felt somewhere too. Craig turns around, crap, got you, Shadow Shuriken Jutsu, and then Sage Shuriken Jutsu, and Zabuza hears Sage, and he's only heard that a few times, like with probably looking for Hokage and the Toad Sage. And he quickly realizes something is like Toad, and he realizes Naruto's eyes do look like a toad, and he is slowly piecing two and two together. So it's like, oh crap! Not necessarily like just saying that out loud, but he probably more like shit. He just realizes more or less what he's up against now. And he probably heard stories that the Toad Sage Jiraya had a son. This is that son. Oh crap! I'm fighting the son of Jiraiya. And anyway, he's thinking that as he has to get out of the way of these shurikens, and unlike with the original where he barely got out of the way and Naruto took out one of the water clones, he takes out all the water clones, and he even does manage to slice up Zabuza's right arm. It's not useless, but he slices up pretty good. And then Naruto, unlike an original where he sinks down to water, actually is standing on the water, because I'm certain Jiraiya would have taught him that all that time. So he's now standing there, ready to go again. Of course, Sage Mode's starting to run its course a little bit, but he's still ready to go. And then it does manage to pull. Let's just assume he had a Shadow Shuriken. Excuse me. Ooh. Let's just assume he had a Shadow Shuriken Jutsu on him. So he has a Shadow Shuriken Jutsu waiting on him. Ready to go, and he's got Channel Sage chakra. It's like, all right, and he's got Wind chakra in his other hands. He realizes it's going to be a hell of a fight, because now Zabuza's, even he can see the look on Zabuza's face, like, oh, he's not dumb now. He's not dumb. He's not taking me. He's not toying around anymore. He's taking me damn seriously now. Like, oh goody, but he now starts twirling just like Zabuza is. But then Kakashi comes in, and he's just got that look, and you see him, so he's just pissed. And even Zabuza's like, oh, this isn't good. It's like, Naruto, thanks for everything. Naruto, Sasuke, thanks for everything. But I'm going to take it from here now. And then Kakashi beats him. And Naruto basically just releases Sage, which is, And then they defeat Zabuza. Haku shows up, takes up says thank you, and now I must relieve the body, and disappears. However, it's not both. Kakashi initially felt something was off with that as well, and Naruto feels something's off with that as well. Because not just because Jiraiya probably would have given the rundown of how ninjas work, like how ninja rank works. Like he would know what a hunter ninja's general job is, so that seems a little off to him. But he can't help but feeling that he recognizes the Haku from somewhere. Like something about Haku senses. He feels familiar to his senses, and that's because he had sensed Haku previously. So it's not that he initially says, "Why you were just watching? Why didn't you aid?" It's like, all right, fine, but something seems off here. And then Kakashi passes out, and that's where we're gonna leave it for today. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. Do a review of it at some point. Ideas for who would win, Star Wars, superhero magic, what if, anything I do on the channel. Put that in the comments below as well. I'll get to that at some point. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you